today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a gift set with a full-size warmer. I've got a customer who's asked for this to be gift wrapped as a birthday gift, and I've managed to get these really cute boxes. I thought they were so sweet. You can get them on Amazon and eBay. I've looked at them before. They're the magnetic boxes, but they're quite expensive. I hit on it a local shop for this. It was £1.99, so I don't think that's paying the earth. And obviously we are allowed to charge 10% for wrapping items. But I think it's just beautiful because it's just a nice size. It's something that I can use. So with the full-size warmer, I like to prop the lids open and cellophane wrap them. And it just seemed like a perfect size for this. So I'm going to unbox the warmer first of all. And obviously, like with hampers like this, it's a really good way, obviously include the safety instructions as well as the packaging. It's a really good way of showcasing full-size warmers. Because they look so much nicer in person than they do in the boxes. So taking the inserts out first of all. So just all we're doing is flat pack, wrapping the box. We're not destroying it or causing any problems with it. We're still giving the customer the full packaging. But the best thing to do, just to keep it from from making the warmer sit upright too much, is just to stick a bit of tape around it to keep it wrapped. Like so. It's nice and flat now. And we've also got the 2 cardboard inserts from the wrapping that we'll use to prop the warmer up inside. Will we? Yeah, we'll use one of them. So this is the Light from Within warmer. It was actually one of the clearance warmers that was in the flash sale recently. And I've got it in my bedroom upstairs. It's a really pretty warmer. It's a ceramic warmer with little holes in, and when it lights up, it's just such a lovely warm, cozy like evening lamp. It's beautiful. So it's a good choice. What we're going to do is we're going to leave the cord wrapped, but we will pop the bulb in ready for the customer to use. So just screw that in. Obviously we try not to touch the bulb, we don't want to leave any grease off our fingers on the bulb. Okay. I'm going to leave the cord wrapped because it makes it easier to hide in the hamper. So all I've done so far is just put them literally in one top of the other with the safety instructions on the bottom of the box. I'm going to leave it slightly to the right. You'll see why when I get the warmer done up. I need tissue paper, which I didn't have as well. So this is welcome to my world. There's no such thing as a perfect YouTube video in the Sawyer household because people are always coming and going with orders and deliveries. I guess it's one of the joys and perks of working from home. I'm just going to press that in so that it's nice and neat, but obviously it covers up the packaging underneath. Okay, and then there's a real knack to this, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to prop the box lid up with the warmer, and obviously it has a tendency to move around, so we need to find somewhere stable for it. So I'm going to position the warmer inside the box. I have to make sure that it's not going to slip. So sometimes there's a bit of a trick in that we use the plug. So if you can see, I want it sitting up like that. If it was lying down the box against the box, it would be a lot flatter. So then we're going to lift the tissue paper up. We're going to hide the plug around the back of the warmer. We're also going to use it to prop the warmer up. Obviously you're always going to see a little bit of the cord, but you can't see the ugly plug or the cord. And that is in a much better position for us. Perfect. Don't worry if your box lid falls back over, because the cellophane will tighten that up as long as the warmer's in situ. Then I want the wax sat alongside it, but it is a little bit shallow. So what we could do is, it's all about recycling. So we could use the packaging that the warmer came in the bowl. Just stuff that in together, leave some air in so it's like a cushion, and pop that underneath. And that'll give her a little bit of height and definition so that we can lie the plug on perfectly. I'm going to add a little few sprinkles just to give it some sparkle in between. All these are just tiny, tiny little gemstones. But they just twinkle away in among the packaging and they do look really pretty. That was my intention to include a keyring with this, but I actually think it'll swallow the gift set up. Let's try it though, because it might sit all right alongside the warmer. I think it looks a little bit too much. We'll try it here. One more place. No, it's too much. And then there isn't always an element of trial and error with creating the perfect gift hampers, because there's always going to be things that don't look as nice as they should, or you know, it's about playing with the space. I've got a nice little pack of rose gold sticky notes here. I'm going to try those. Yeah, they're lovely. So these are just little plain sticky notes, rose gold sticky notes. And what we'll do is we'll put them in behind the wax just to provide a little bit of definition at the back. Now I think that I'm happy with that, so I'll show you what it looks like from above. I think possibly the warmer could do with moving over a little bit to the left, but all in all I'm happy with that. So we're going to be putting some cellophane over that, and then what that'll do is it'll secure the lid in the position that we want it, and also it'll keep the warmer in place as well. So I'm going to do this in the spotty paper because it gives it a lovely little bit of extra character. I'm just going to slide my gift set over to make some space on my wrapping paper. I work always with the roll towards work because it's easy to control. Right, so with the wrapping paper ready to position the gift on the top, just to measure the size of the cellophane, remember, because we'll do this from behind. Okay. So if you're happy we've got the right size, remember, we'll then turn our hamper around and we'll work on the back, just to hide any sellotape and wrapping at the back, and to keep that lovely angle at the front. I always start with 6 pieces of sellotape. I don't know if that's like ingrained in us or bad habit or what, but it normally works out about right. I'm going to secure the plastic at the back. I'm going to cut a bit off the end because there is too much plastic at the side. It's just the joys of the width of the wrapping. You can get plastic wrap in like a narrower size, but I tend to find if I buy one of these rolls, they'll last it forever and they're ideal for both sizes. Okay, so we've still got the hamper all lovely in place, so we're just going to begin to fold in the gift wrap now. I'm not happy entirely with how tight I've got that. So, and this is all to do with just making sure we'll have a play around with it until we're happy. And I just don't feel like the plastic's quite tight enough. I've taken the sellotape off and I'm just tightening that down. Much better, much, much better. We're going to tuck that in at the sides to make it nice and neat. Remember, this is a little bit different than doing the box lids because this is inclined to move slightly, so you need to be really, really careful that you have it gathered tight enough so that it keeps the warmer in place, but not so tight that it moves the warmer and like moves the lid. And then we're just going to tuck this nice and neatly as best we can so that you can't see it from the front so much. And again, if you're not comfortable holding it, just secure it with tape, because you won't see the tape, it's going to be well hidden. A little hint and tip on tape as well, what I've learned is that a lot of sellotape comes in really, really dark yellow rolls. I'll show you what I mean. Put my hand on, like this is packaging tape. You see how really yellowy it is. Now obviously when you pull it off it is clear, but if you can see it more. So try and keep out for the sellotape that's lighter in colour. And it's just, you know, it's all about those final touches, isn't it? And when it's the lighter colour, you just can't see the sellotape as much, so it's hidden against the clear plastic. Okay. Do exactly the same this side, nice and tight. Do the back one first. I'm just rolling it. So it's rolled so it's at the back, nice and neat and tidy. So. And then with that envelope roll, we're going to fold it in half so that we're keeping the line below this, the gift box level. And secure that in place. Remember, just keep your sellotape below that box line, just to be sure that it's nice and neat and tidy at the front. See that? So it's turned out really lovely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a bow. So for this I'm using, because it's got greys and silvers, and this is one of the keys to making a nice hamper, is colour matching. It doesn't all have to be colour coordinated. It's about picking out the colours in either the products or the set, and I always try to colour match. Obviously sometimes a customer chooses really random colours and wants it gift wrapped, and that's fine as well. But then it's about choosing the packaging really well to offset the colours that they've picked. So I've got the pull bow, which I've just pulled into place. These are one of the bigger bows, but I thought with it being a full-size warmer, I wanted it as a feature. So I'm just tying the knot as close to the bow as I can get so it keeps it in place. And then we're going to secure that in place with sellotape. Before we do that though, before it's attached, we're going to curl the ribbon. The ribbon on the pull bows isn't the best for curling, so it's best to do it before you attach it to the packaging and not afterwards. Sharp blade if you can, just be careful for your fingers. And run the ribbon right the way along that. You don't have to do it fast. As long as you're pressing firm enough with your finger, it should curl nice. And if it doesn't curl quite enough that you're happy with it, you can easily curl it more with your finger afterwards, so don't worry. Because some curling ribbon just doesn't like to be curled. This is actually curling really lovely. Once we've curled it, I'm going to use a bit of sticky tape. Now keep those bits of ribbon out of the way. Use quite a long bit of sticky tape to secure it. We're going to secure it above the warmer, but so that it's out the way so you can still see the warmer. You don't want to cover the products up because the whole point is to showcase the products as well. And then you're going to gather the two curls at the end, so both the ends, pop a bit of sticky tape over, and then hide the tape over the box. And if you want to, you can cut those. I think they're lovely and kept loose. If you want to hold them in place, then you can find the mid part. I mean, they're quite static, so they tend to stay anyway. What you can do is find the middle part of the ribbon, secure a bit of tape, and then you can pop it so that it's hooked over the corner of the box, just to hold it in place. And there is a really simple but really beautiful gift hamper.